Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to talk about a handful of perfumes that are quite the compliment magnets for me. First one I have here, Welton London Secret Amber. If you love amber fragrances and you need a new fragrance for fall winter, it's time to pick her up. It's definitely a favorite amber fragrance of mine. I love that this feels so comforting and cozy and also feels like very sophisticated and chic. Very, very versatile scent. And it's such a likable profile. It is perfectly unisex. This is focused on amber, sandalwood, musk, and vanilla. It is completely non-gourmand vanilla, adds a cozy, cocooning, soft quality to this scent, but it's not sugary by any means. The sandalwood is a very creamy sandalwood, so if you're specifically looking for that category of sandalwood scents, like, it's beautiful. Fluffy musk, and then this amber isn't challenging. Sometimes amber can take on more of like a vintage quality, or it can smell very overwhelming or harsh. This is, I think, a very easy to like amber scent. And although it's not a complex note profile, it doesn't smell redundant at all. Like it is a different take to these notes. I get great performance out of this all day wear with a moderate projection. Blue Talisman from Nihilo. She's put in the work this summer. Lots of compliments. This is the best pear musk fragrance I have smelled yet. I had been searching for literally years for my perfect pear, like fully giving pear, not just a dash, with a clean your skin but better musk, and this is it. I was overjoyed when I smelled this. When you first spray this, you get this super juicy, lightly sweet, prominent pear. It's paired with these sparkling citrus notes, bergamot and mandarin orange. There's a little bit of a zesty feel from ginger, and then holding it all together is this beautiful, clean, crisp musk and woodiness. It has an absolute sparkling character and fits into the your skin but better category, but has something extra to it because of the juiciness of the pear. It's so good. And I get about 6 hours with moderate projection. Then from Chloe, I have Vanilla Planifolia. This is such a beautiful, feminine, romantic smelling perfume to me. Every time somebody compliments me on this scent, they specifically say, like, you smell so pretty or lovely, beautiful. Vanilla Planifolia makes me think of a romance right out of a Jane Austen book. I get a lot of people asking me for more recommendations on green vanillas because I've made it pretty obvious that I enjoy that category. Although this does not have a green note listed in here, I smell a greenness from this scent. So if you want another recommendation in that category, please give this a sample. Spices are listed. Obviously, that's very vague. To me, at least, it smells like fresh spices and outdoor greenery. There's a very soft woodiness, but this is focused on vanilla orchid. This smells like a very creamy vanilla. I even pick up like a bit of a lactonic character. It brings in a feminine, delicate sweetness, but it doesn't smell gourmand to me at all. Just absolutely lovely. And I get about 8 hours with moderate projection. So far, my most complimented scent from House of Bō is actually Oro Verde, which is a little surprising to me because it's so unique, and you know, there are green notes in here, and that's not for everyone. It's a very powerful scent, but it also doesn't surprise me because it's flippin' fantastic, and it definitely commands attention. Oro Verde is a scent that was inspired by the South American jungle, and it has this wild, adventurous feel to it, but equally very sophisticated as well. This is the one and only cannabis fragrance that I have ever loved. Didn't think we'd be here Didn't think I'd see the day. This cannabis smells very fresh. It also has basil, but again, very fresh, and it works. It's not like you feel like you're about to be sandwiched between tomato and mozzarella. There's a beautiful, raw, natural woodiness, good amount of Palo Santo in there. There's moss, vetiver, and, you know, if you didn't have enough unique additions, watermelon. Kudos to whoever came up with that idea. I don't know if it was the perfumer, I don't know if it was the founders presenting the idea and the perfumer executed it, but my goodness, that was brilliant. It brings in this juiciness, and for some reason, the cannabis, watermelon, and Palo Santo together, perfect. I have to mention some layering combinations because they're actually ridiculous. This with Room 1015 Wave Child, forget about it. This with Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar, grab a juicy summery fruit and pair it with this. Thank me later. Wave Child has the dominant watermelon, Miami Nectar, the dominant pineapple. Initially, I thought this was a bit too masculine leaning for me, but then Eric really adopted this into his like signature scent rotation, and I go feral over it on him, so I'm like, enough. I need this on me. Get that on me. And it's a scent I really feel connected to. I'm addicted to it to the point where Eric thinks there might be legitimate drugs in here. This is very strong. I only use like 3 sprays when I wear it. All day wear, strong projection. Speaking of Miami Nectar, Ellis Brooklyn. This was another very reach for scent for me and Eric actually this summer. Eric is really branching out to other profiles. He used to like only stick to woody scents predominantly, amber, tobacco, spices, things of the sort, but he's been branching out to the fruity and tropical, which is fun. He's been loving layering. Proud of him. This screams summer, juicy, fruity, tropical, like pineapple coconut water blast. It's refreshing, it's sweet, and because it's coconut water, like it has that refreshing quality. It's not dense and creamy like a coconut milk. There's a little bit of palm leaf bringing in a slight green touch, and I feel like it just adds to the scenery that you picture smelling this. There's a bit of driftwood in the base and a frangipani tropical floral and a bit of vanilla to bring in a warmth. It's a really fun, easy reach summer perfume, I think. And if you like the idea of smelling like a tropical, juicy pineapple coconut cocktail, Miami Nectar definitely delivers that. People love this scent. I remember there was one particular day where I was driving around town running errands, and I felt like at every stop that I was getting at, people were complimenting me and asking me what I was wearing. Like I went into a store and at the counter there was a group of girls huddled together. I passed by them, then passed by them a second time, and on my way back they were like, what are you wearing? We were all talking about it, like, oh my gosh, she smells so good. It's a very happy smelling perfume as well. I feel like it just puts a pep in my step when I wear it, and I get about 5 hours with moderate projection. A longtime favorite of mine, this is Clean Reserve Skin. One of the best Your Skin But Better scents, I think. This category in general tends to get me a lot of compliments because it's a very agreeable scent. You know, not everyone's into floral or sweet or complex, you name it, but a Your Skin But Better scent usually delivers. This perfume smells like a beautiful woman emerging from a white clawfoot bathtub, and she loves her softly sweet, musky skin products. So body wash, body lotion, she has beautiful hair care products. This has a skin accord listed. It sounds kind of unnerving, but it feels comforting. It feels welcoming and familiar. Clean, soft skin with a gentle sweetness coming in from vanilla orchid and salted praline. That combination, the salted praline, is really what seals the deal for me here. It's not giving salt by any means, where it's like marine territory. It's just like a kiss of salt. And personally, I think a pinch of salt with a sweet is really yummy. There are some delicate florals going on in the background, and then you have this cozy, fluffy musk that just feels like a warm blanket. Very pretty perfume, and I get about 4 hours with an intimate projection. It's a good thing people like smelling this because it is a staple in our household. Eric and I need a vat of Lise Bō. This is my favorite woody vanilla right here. It's such a comforting fragrance to me, and the ingredients used smell very natural. Gaiac wood, cedar, and sequoia. And there's this powdery, smooth, non-gourmand vanilla that just cloaks all of these notes and makes it feel just very inviting. It has a soft, easy to like incense quality, elemi resin in the mix. I find this to be a very grounding scent. It has a tranquil, meditative quality to it. And it's inspired by California redwood trees, which I think is really beautiful. And I get all day wear out of this with a moderate projection. And then K Musc K. This is my personal preference out of the Glossier You scent profile. I didn't click with the other fragrances, in that category, but then smelling Musc K, I just fell in love. I feel like it's the profile perfected, and it also has really good performance compared to some others in this category. This is a beautiful orisk pink pepper musk perfume. It's a simpler note combination, but it works. It smells very clean and just very polished, sophisticated, and has this attractive quality to it. It's definitely a very easy reach fragrance for me when I don't quite know what to wear or what mood I'm in. Something like this always delivers. I wore this the other day to go get my oil changed, and the girl at the desk was like, "What are you wearing? Because you smell really good, and that doesn't smell like any perfume I've smelled." She asked for the name and she looked it up right on the spot, and she's like, "Oh, so this is a more expensive perfume, but that's worth it." I get a lot of compliments from women about this one. It's clean, powdery, orris. I definitely pick up the cedar as well. And yeah, I get really good performance out of it. About 8 hours, moderate projection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.